This is our electric water heater wiring training. I'm going to go through the wiring schematic and how they work. So we will have this on record. So electric water heater has two legs coming in, both at 120 volts, feeding the top thermostat. There is a reset button in here that will trip if there is a fault, if it overheats. There's a little metal disc on the back side of this that opens and closes. This could potentially be tripped. It's a good place to start checking. If it's tripped though, there's a problem, so we need to continue diagnosing. Off of the upper thermostat, we have two wires coming off of this lug, one going to the top element, the other going to the lower element. From this side, there's a jumper on the upper thermostat to bring power from here down to here where the upper element thermostat is located. When the upper thermostat is calling for heat, it will close the circuit to this lug, which has a wire coming to the upper thermostat. When this thermostat is satisfied, no longer needs heat, it will open up and close onto this lug. You'll have power here, which then comes down to the lower thermostat. The lower thermostat is then energized. If it needs heat, we'll close this circuit and send power to the lower element. Both elements cannot be on at the same time. That's controlled by the upper thermostat. So this is always going to be your number one heating element. If this thermostat is calling, it cuts power off so nothing can get to the lower thermostat. If the upper thermostat is no longer calling for heat, it automatically switches power to this terminal, which brings power to the lower thermostat. The lower thermostat may be energized because the upper thermostat is not calling, but it also may not be energizing the lower element because it also isn't calling. So if it's at rest, you'll have power here, but not necessarily heating this lower element. This is always the second stage of the heating of the electric water heater. They never heat at the same time. They're controlled by the upper thermostat. And when they are energized, you will have 240 volts across these terminals at whichever element is being energized. And that's all.